The US and Europe are drifting apart, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. Just 3 years ago, NATO seemed stronger than ever after Russia invaded Ukraine. Now, the alliance is showing serious cracks. Trump's administration is openly criticizing European leaders while cozying up to Russia. Vice President Vance recently shocked allies at the Munich Security Conference by scolding them about democracy and meeting with Germany's far-right AfD party, a move that outraged German officials. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Zelensky is calling for an armed forces of Europe because he sees the writing on the wall. He knows American support might be evaporating. The most alarming sign? Secretary of State Rubio just held peace talks with Russia about Ukraine without inviting Ukraine. Trump himself dismissed Zelensky as holding no cards and said he's sick of it. European leaders are terrified the U.S. might force Ukraine into a bad deal that only benefits Russia. Germany's incoming Chancellor, Friedrich Merz, didn't mince words. We must prepare for the possibility that Donald Trump will no longer uphold NATO's mutual defense commitment. Translation: Europe might be on its own against Russia. The final straw? At the UN this week, the U.S. voted against condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine. America sided with North Korea and Iran instead of its European allies. European nations are now scrambling to build their own defense capabilities. A think tank estimates Europe would need 300,000 additional troops and $262 billion to replace American military support. A massive undertaking, but small enough for Europe to replace the U.S. fully. This isn't just diplomatic drama. It's a fundamental reshaping of global security. For decades, the U.S. has been Europe's military backbone. Now that relationship is fracturing in real time. The split has massive implications for Ukraine's survival, Russia's ambitions, and the future of European security. After 75 years of transatlantic partnership, Europe is being forced to consider a future where America is no longer its reliable protector. The question now isn't if Europe will need to defend itself, but how quickly it can build the capacity to do so before it's too late.